Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam. Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram. Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram. Om Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram. कटाक्ष किरणाचान्त नमन्मोहाब्धये नमः अनन्तानन्द कृष्णाय जगन्मंगलमूर्तये. We saw yesterday that Atman, me, that is me, I am indestructible, I am imperishable, I am Nityam. How three causes, three reasons are pointed out for destruction, and all the three are absent. One is Swataha. In time, I destroy myself, it doesn't happen because Pratyabhignat, I am continuously present. Second is what? Nacha Anyataha Niranshatvat. I am not having any parts, therefore, nobody, outsiders, anything else cannot destroy me. Nacha Ashraya Vinashat. I am the Ashraya, therefore, there is no Ashraya for me separately. Because normally Ashraya support, if is removed, that particular object is destroyed. Like yesterday we saw, when the food is not given, the admi mar jata hai, a person will die. Because I am depending on food. So in these things, it doesn't happen like that. In Atman case. Because I am the shelter, I am the Ashraya for everyone. So Anyataha, second cause is there, no? Anyataha, not by others. I am not destroyed because I am partless. That is told in the next verse, in the fifth verse. What is that? Nashosha plosha vikleda chedaschinna mama satyairapyanilagnyambaha shastrai kimuta kalpitai. Nashosha plosha vikleda chedaschinna mama satyairapyanilagnyambaha Shastraih kimutaruchyat kalpitaihi. Now, in this verse, Lakshminara gives, Kavi gives that example of that I am not destroyed by anything other than me, because anyataha, because I am partless. Destruction is possible. What is destruction? Making any vastu into parts. But I am not destructible because I am not having parts. Now he says so beautifully, Why Atma cannot be destroyed by any external agent? That example we say, Nacha Anyataha, next one, the three causes we showed in the last sloka, Swataha, Anyataha plus Ashraya. Ashraya Vinashat, Name Nashaha Asti, Anyataha api Name Nashaha Asti, Swataha api Name Nashaha Asti. So, second example is taken here. No external agent can destroy me. What are external agents? So many things are there, no? I can be, external agents are plenty. But all the weapons are brought under only four categories. One is Prithvi Tattvam. Any weapon made out of Prithvi Tattvam. So all comes under category of Prithvi Tattvam. Earth made of weapons born out of earth, meaning earth is the one cause, external cause. Earth. Second is water. Third is fire. Fourth is wind. So external cause, water can kill me. Excessive water in the body, pneumonia, or I am drowned in the water. Water could be the external cause for my death, destruction. Fire, temperature, body temperature goes on increasing. I get destroyed. Wind, tufan, cyclonic winds, they can bring about destruction. So Prithvi Tattvam, Jala Tattvam, Agni Tattvam, Vayu Tattvam. Earth, fire, water, fire, and air. They are the only causes which can destroy me. External causes which can destroy me. But Atma cannot be destroyed by any of these elements. Only four sources of external sources for destruction. But me, the Atman, cannot be destroyed by any of these four. Why? We saw already yesterday. Why? Destruction means what? Anything having parts can be destroyed. That which is Ruparahita, no form, no parts. No form means no limitation. Any form is limited. Rupam you bring, it is Parichinnam. Parichinnam means limited. Anything you say has a form, it is limited. So Atman is partless, no parts. That means what? It is formless. Beautiful, no? If it is having a form, that means it can be destroyed. Any form is made up of parts, cells, molecules. And any form is limited. Please contemplate, your friends, contemplate. I am partless. Why I am formless? When I am formless, means partless, then how do I exist? I exist as all-pervading consciousness alone. Right? So when you separate the parts with which an object is made, it is called destruction. Atma doesn't have any parts. Atma is not made up of any parts. Therefore, Atman cannot be destroyed. Now gives a very beautiful thing. Like for example, Akasha you take. Akasha cannot be destroyed by anything. Akasha is not destroyed by Akasha. Not possible. And Akasha cannot be dried, cannot be blown, cannot be burnt, cannot be wet, and cannot be destroyed by any weapon. So why Akasha is not destroyed? Because Akasha is partless, no parts in it. Now he says, न शोष प्लोष विक्लेद छेदाः चित् नभसो मम सत्यैरपि अनिल अग्नि अंब शस्त्रैः अनिल अग्नि अंबः शस्त्रैः. Anila is wind. So wind is shosha, dries up. See, wind dries up. And next one is what? Agni, burns. Plosha. Plosha means burning. Agni, burns. And third one is what? Ambaha. Dekho. Satya. Agni, Anala, Anila, Ambaha, water. Water does what? Kleda, Vikleda, making met, Vikleda, plus Chedanam, Shastraihi, Prithvi Tattvam, Shastraihi. So, this is how they destroy. Earth destroys through weapons. All weapons made up of earth. Sword made up of earth only. A stick made up of tree. Tree is from earth. Or water wets by wetting, fire by burning, wind by blowing or drying. These are the destroy. Now he says that, see, even though they are real, even if the four elements are real, hypothetical statement, Vedanta says they are not real. But even Satyairapi, even if they are real, who am I? I am a space, I am a consciousness, like space, all pervading, partless. So even if they are real, elements are real, they cannot destroy me, because just as space is not destroyed by the elements, by water, fire, air, and earth, etc. Similarly, I am not destroyed even if they are real. They are not real, first of all. Which are not real? Elements are not real. But even if they are real, they cannot destroy me. They cannot destroy Atma. Why? Atma is partless, like space is partless. Space is real, relatively real space. No, Panchamahabhutas, same degree of reality. Same degree of reality, all the five great elements are created. Space is also a same degree of reality only. Space, air, fire, water, and earth are all Panchamahabhutas. Same status of reality. Relative reality. Within the relative reality, four of them cannot destroy the space because space is partless. But from the standpoint of Vedanta, these are all unreal. Elements are superimposed. So even if they are real, they are not destroying the space. And who am I? I am like space, all pervading consciousness. Satyairapi. Then kimuta kalpitaihi. In fact, they are not real. Even they are real, they cannot destroy me. Then what to talk about imagined things, unreal elements? Can they destroy me? They cannot destroy. So therefore, when the real, fire cannot destroy the screen in the movie. Why? The fire is mithya. Screen is real. Skin is real, but fire is mithya. So mithya fire cannot burn the real screen. Mithya fire, mithya water cannot wet the screen. Even if they are real, they are not able to destroy me, the space. Space not destroyed by them. Then what to talk about unreal elements? Can they destroy? Therefore, what? Atma is Nityaha. Brahma Nityam. So Atma is Nityaha because indestructible, imperishable. Brahma also is imperishable. Therefore, both are same. Atma and Brahma are one and the same. That's how we proved. So, Desha Kala Vastu Parichedaha Nasti. So, Vedanta limitation divided into three types. Desha Kala Vastu. Desha Parichedanam, Kala Parichedanam, Vastu Parichedanam. Time wise limitation, space wise limitation, and also attribute. Vastu. Vastu Gunas. Vastu has its own Gunas, properties. So, property wise limitations, attribute wise limitations, I am not. These three limitations are there. So, Kala Paricheda is negated. Meaning, I am Nityaha. So, time cannot destroy me. Anything is perishable in time. So, I am Nitya means what? I am not perished in time. Meaning what? I am beyond time. Means what? I am not limited by time. Time cannot bind me. So, therefore, Kala Parichedaha Nasti. Atman has not limited by time. It is not existing in time. It is beyond time. Therefore, Satcherapi Anilagnyamba Shastrahi Kimuta Kalpitahi. Kimuta Kalpitahi. And what to talk about Kalpita Vastu? So I am indestructible. So this is the beautiful verse to say that I am Nityaha. Now, the next verse, sixth verse, Lakshmidhara Kavi establishes that Atman is all pervading. Please listen carefully. Very interesting. Only through logic, through understanding, through buddhi, he makes us understand one by one about Atma. Now, in this verse, he proves I am all pervading. Meaning what? Desha Paricheda Nasti. In the previous verse, he is always present, indestructible, Nityam. He is Nityaha. Means what? Kala Parichedaha Nasti. He is not limited by time. Now he says Desha Parichedaha Nasti. Meaning what? I am not conditioned by place. Means what? I am all pervading. I am all pervading. So that means what? Atma is not located in a place. Atma is not located in a place. In fact, space is existing in Atma. All the creation exists in Atma. So everything is located in Atma. Okay, now we have to prove that the Atman is all pervading. Let us see now. Abharupasya vishwasya bhanam bhasannidhervina kadachinnavakalpeta bhachaham tena sarvagaha. Abharupasya vishwasya bhanam bhasannidhervina kadachinnavakalpeta bhachaham tena sarvagaha. Very beautiful verse. So in this verse, all pervading, Atman is all pervading. It is proved, shown. Now, this all pervasiveness of nature, Atma, can be proved in two different ways. In two different ways. First, we will see general one. Then we will second way of proving all pervasiveness of Atma is given by in the text. In the text. So now, one thing is, first of all, Atman. What is Atma? First point. Atman is Jadam or Chaitanyam? Chaitanyam. So Atma is of the nature of consciousness. That is no doubt about it. So who I am? I am of the nature of consciousness. I am Sakshi Chaitanyam. So all of us know I exist. I am conscious. Okay. Now, after understanding I am consciousness, okay, I must establish that Chit consciousness is nothing but or associated with or identical with existence called Sat. Not associated, Sat only. Because Chit eva Sat. Chit is Sat. I must now prove Chit is Sat. Chit has to be equated to Sat. How can we say? We say consciousness is, no? We don't say consciousness is not. We say it is. Consciousness is. Or existence is. So existence also exists. Sat also exists. What is Sat? Existence. So Sat and Chit you take, for example. So whatever is Sat, that is Chit, and whatever is Chit, that is Sat. Somebody, what are you talking? Sat and Chit. What is Sat is Chit, Chit is what is Chit is Sat. Listen carefully. What is Sat? Existence. What is Chit? Consciousness. I say consciousness is existence, existence is consciousness. Suppose we say, what we are saying, Sat is equal to Chit is equal to Sat. Now we take first one. Suppose if Sat is not Chit, if Sat is, existence is not of the nature of consciousness, then what will be the Sat become? Jadam. If Sat is not of the nature of consciousness, then Sat becomes insentient Jada Padartha. Sat is not Jadam. Now, second proposal. If Chit is not Sat, if Sat is not Chit, then Sat becomes insentient, Jada. Second one is, if Chit is not Sat, if consciousness is not existence, That means consciousness is not existing, then it becomes non-existent. Therefore, Sat and Chit are identical, both one and the same. So wherever consciousness is, we have to say existence also is there. Because if existence is not there, that consciousness becomes non-existent. Now, this is understood clearly, I hope. Now, where is existence? There's something or the other existing, no? Universe exists. Nama Rupam. You go to travel in space, space exists, universe existing, Nama Rupam, all those things. So existence is everywhere. Wherever existence is there, existence is consciousness alone. We have seen now, because Chit is Sat, Sat is Chit. And existence is everywhere. So consciousness also is everywhere. Therefore, consciousness is all pervading. Therefore, Atma is everywhere. And Atma is me. Why? I'm conscious, I'm conscious, existent. Consciously, I'm a conscious existence I'm having. Not I am having, I am that existence which is conscious of the nature of consciousness. And we saw existence and that is Atman, I am Atma. That Atma is Sat and Chit only. So, but that Atma has no parts in me. Because if Atma has parts, I'm limited, destroyed. I found that I am not destroyed. Swataha, Anyataha, Anya Ashrayatvat, Ashray Vinashat, sorry. So I am not destroyed. I am not destroyed means I am partless. I am partless means I am everywhere. I am everywhere means I am that conscious being everywhere. And existence is everywhere. So whatever is there, I exist and I am infinite. Simple thing. Therefore, I am everywhere. Existence is everywhere. Consciousness is everywhere. Therefore, Atma, I am that existence. But author gives another method to prove I am consciousness. I am all pervading, sorry. To prove that I am all pervading, author gives another logic that we will see. Abharupasya vishwasya bhanam bha sannidher vina kadachit na avakalpeta. This is the thing. Therefore, I am bhaha cha aham tena sarvaga. Therefore, by that I can say I am all pervading consciousness. Now say abharupasya vishwasya. Now, whatever you talk of any object in the world, you talk sun, the moon, the star, the galaxy, any vastu you talk about. You can talk about an object only when you are conscious of it. A distant star. I can talk about it only when I'm conscious of it. Even in memory. No, I'm not seeing the star, but now in the daytime, where are stars? No star. But we are talking about stars. In the night, I see a star. So, whatever object is there, whatever object I'm talking about, I must be conscious of the object first. Unless you are aware of it, unless you are conscious of it, you cannot talk about any object. If you are talking about any object, that means you are conscious of it. You are aware of it. Therefore, here it says, what is Vishwasya? Abharupasya Vishwasya. The nature of the universe is what? Insentient. Inert universe. Bha means shining, awareness, consciousness. Abha, not shining, not conscious. Jada. So anything Jada Rupa Vishwa, very careful listen. Bha Sannidher Vina, without the proximity of consciousness, Bhanam, Bha Sannidher Vinaha, Viswasya Bhanam, Kadachit Navakalpeta. Never ever it is possible to, it is impossible, Avakalpeta, it is impossible to experience, to know any object in the universe without the proximity of consciousness. If you're talking about something, means you know about Vastu. That Vastu. Star, I know what is star. You know, you are aware of it. Then you can talk about it. And whatever you are talking, without the proximity of the consciousness, you cannot talk about it. So every object has to be associated with consciousness. See? Bha Sannidhi. Bha means consciousness, light. Bha Sannidher Vina, without the proximity of consciousness. Sannidhi, proximity. Kadachit Akalpeta. Therefore, now see very carefully. Listen carefully. When you say a distant star, it is already in your awareness. In your awareness means what? You are already there at the star. Because awareness cannot be no partless it is. It can't be destroyed. We saw all the logic. So when I'm seeing a star, it is closely with me. It is in the proximity of my consciousness. I am there also. I'm there, I'm word a word, I'm using it for understanding. Because when I'm everywhere, there is no there and here. Therefore, I am present everywhere. You see, a distant star, you see, very distant star, you see. You are able to see, no? Therefore, he says, I am all pervading consciousness. I'll ask you one thing. When we get up in the morning from sleep, the whole universe, space, sky, and then planets, what a vastness. So instantly I experience vastness, is it not? Not that, first I become aware of the bed, then the table next to the bed, then the chair next to the table, I become aware, like they're slowly unfolding. No. When I wake up, at once I illumine the whole universe. So whole universe I experience at once. Means what? I am all pervading consciousness. Or you can say everything is in space. Yes. And where is space? In mind. Where is mind? In me. Chit. Mind is chit. In chit only mind is there. I am that chit. Therefore, everything is in me. Everything I am knowing, that means I am all pervading. If you say, no, no, I am not at the star when I'm seeing the star, I am not at the star, somewhere star is flowing through me. If you are not there, you cannot know the star. You cannot illumine the star. Bha sannidher bina. Without the proximity of consciousness, the object is not illumined. If you say that, I am here only, star is different. I am seeing the star somewhere that through light rays and all something, scientific explanation, whatever that light rays fall on me, that's okay, physical explanation. But awareness, if you say I am not there, that means you are limited, that means you are a path, that means you are destructible, that means you are changing continuously, therefore there is no continuity of memory, all the problems will come. Therefore, when I talk about any vastu, it is associated with Chaitanya. Any object has now doesn't have its own Chaitanya. It is my Chaitanya only illumining the object. Therefore, Chaitanya Sambandha comes because of Atma Sambandham. Through sense organs, but consciousness is proximity. Like every object, whatever I see, it must be bathed in light. Then only I can see. Is it not? Unless the light falls on the object and light reflects, then only I can see the object. That means whatever object I'm seeing, perceiving, it must be soaked in light. Similarly, whatever I know, it is soaked in consciousness. It is because of consciousness alone I'm able to see all these things. Okay, so Bha means Chaitanyam. Abha Rupam, Chaitanya Rahita Rupam. So Jada Prapancham cannot be known without the association of consciousness. Nana Chidra Katodhara Sthita Mahadeepa Prabhavaswaram Jnanam Chakshu Jnanam Yasya Tu Chakshuradhikarana Dvara Bahispandate. So this is how we saw. I'll conclude here because next verse takes time. Nahi bhanadrute sattvam na rute bhanam chito jatah chit sambandhopi na adhyasad rute tena aham advayah. Again, it gives another logic why I am non-dual Brahman. This we will take up next month. So please, if possible, revise the slokas. We saw 6 slokas. Revise them so that I don't have to go back again next month. The dates we will announce in the WhatsApp group later on. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnodachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Thank you all. Hari Om.